Well,
course.
Bob, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Are you actually ready for tonight?
You know what? It doesn't matter if I'm ready for tonight because it's going to happen.
It is going to happen. And then you'll be in counseling
hold on.
next.
To me, I'm just along for a ride. Are you ready for tonight?
I'm ready.
Because without you, it doesn't happen.
I'm ready.
Are you?
They're ready.
Okay. All right.
Your daughter's going to be going from a McKeaney to Orange. How does that make you feel?
Yes.
I started crying last night just listening to all the stories.
You know, it's...
She's always going to be a McKeaney.
Well, that's the part about it where you have the bond, and that's what we were just praying as a family is if we keep the 7 of us, and now with Chris, strong together.
Right.
I'm not worried about name changes.
Yeah.
And, you know, and my son said it best the other day, and you will hear it tonight in the reception. Because when I give the FOB speech, there will be a Bob speech. When I refer to that, it's the brother of the bride.
Brother of the bride.
And so he's the other Bob, that he will share a little bit about that. So.
Well, I just want to say thank you. You know we love you and Ruth. We're so excited to be celebrating. This is the second wedding that we've had an opportunity for my husband to officiate and for us to be
Yes.
by your side. And I'm just so grateful. You're such an amazing family. And we got to have more parties like this at Hillside Farm.
Well, I don't only have so many kids, but you can have your kids up here. Right? And I'm not going to officiate those weddings, sorry. But 2 of my favorite people right here. But I know you guys were sharing, but I started to interrupt.
No,
Thank
It's all about fun.
this is
My
all
brother
about
right
fun.
here.
This is
we're
my
I love
brother.
these people.
we're
Love you
going to
too.
have a blast tonight. You
Let's
ready
make it-
for dancing?
Huh? Yeah, but I got to keep doing this to my pants.
Listen, we talked about these pants all night long. So let me just tell you something. Bob has some sort of jogger tuxedo. I don't think it was intentional. So I've tried to add a little bit of fashionable socks to go with it. So he's on point. But yeah, all night long, he's going to be shoving his pants down. You might need to help him out, but.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Trust me.
So this is so interesting. Ruth and I met at a conference where I was the keynote speaker. And there was a downtime before they went to dinner. Ruth actually invited me over to her house. So we were complete strangers. We sat over at her home in front of a fireplace and just shared in conversation. And it was like that moment we connected, we never disconnected. And I was one of the first people to read her manuscript, Hungry for Home. I came to bed every single night with it, right, for like 3 days and completely cried. And so I wrote the foreword also in Hungry for Home book. And Ruth and I, we were so different in so many ways, yet so much the same. And we celebrated each other's differences. There's a lot of division that happens in the world. Obviously, we look different on the outside, but we are intentional about knowing each other, loving each other, and serving one another. And so our friendship grew. Bob and Lee, oh my gosh, they're like 2 5-year-old little boys for crying out loud. So Ruth and I are constantly wrangling them in.
Bob is really my brother. He's my brother, and I love him to death. And more than anything,